Good evening, everybody. Mike here, Flying V Cards and Breaks. Hope everyone is having a great evening. Monday night. Normally don't break Mondays, but we had this snake draft break that took a little bit longer to fill over the weekend, but we got her done tonight. Thank you guys so much for the fill. Really appreciate it. You guys rock. And we are going to be cracking these boxes tonight. So excited for these. I love the snake draft breaks. They're probably my favorites, to be honest. Probably my favorite breaks that we do. If you're unfamiliar with how these work, what we do is we crack all the boxes like we would normally do, but then we have a draft. So people actually draft the cards that they want. So we had 15 spots sold for this break. Everyone is guaranteed a minimum, I believe, of 2 spots. Some spots will be getting 3. So 3 cards. And then we go 1 through 15. 15 goes twice, and they go back in reverse, and then we go back in the regular order again. So again, these are a ton of fun, and you just never know what's going to come at the end. So here we go. We have not run the spot random yet. We're going to do that immediately following this break. So I'm going to add a little extra suspense so people won't know who is in what spot. So I'm just going to tag a few people here to make sure that they can see the live video, and then we're going to get started here. So just bear with me for one moment. Just going to tag a few people, and then we will get started. All right, I should have everybody ready to go there. Welcome tonight. I see we got Jert. Jert, is this Kurt? Did you change your name, bro? Or is it actually Jert? All right, so let's get started for this break tonight. As you can see, I do like In the Player and Leaf. Here is one of my prized possessions here for my Pavel Bure collection. Let me just get that camera to refocus here. Let's see if this helps here a little bit. Sharpen that up. 1 second here. Sorry, the camera sometimes doesn't want to focus nicely. There we go. And this one was part of a random act of kindness from Jason. So Jason, if you're watching live, Jason M., thank you so much for this card here. We got Pavel Bure and Igor Larionov. Your kids gave you the nickname. That's awesome. So yeah, this is out of In the Game, Heroes and Prospects, Compatriots, Larionov, Bure, 2 out of 5. So pretty sick card right there. Again, one of my favorite Bures that I got. Thought I'd switch up some of the cards in the back there tonight. So what we're going to do, we are going to start tonight with Heroes and Prospects. All right, so Heroes and Prospects is where we will start. Then we'll make our way through the other boxes here. So good luck, and thanks again, everyone, for joining. Welcome, Justin, Jeff, Ernie, Troy, Jamie, Trevor, I believe. We got, I missed anybody else who's in this one? Let me check my list here in a second. Appreciate you guys jumping into this. So again, this is Heroes and Prospects. Like I said, this card that I just showed here is out of a Heroes and Prospects box as well. This one is from 2016. So I think that's out of that specific box here. So. And there he is, Jason popping in. How you doing tonight, Jason? I was just giving you a shout out. Yes, Dwayne. How could I miss Dwayne on fire in the minis? on fire. I think you've got like three teams out of the minis, or 3 spots out of the minis tonight. Way to go, buddy. And there's a nice card to start things off. And if you do hear my voice a little bit raspy, sorry, I have been a little under the weather. No, I do not have COVID, so you don't have to worry. But just a bit of a sinus issue. And it has actually really kind of taken me out over the weekend here. So if my voice is a little bit off, you know why. All right. So here we go. Yeah, so we got John, Justin, Jeff, Troy, Dwayne, Ryan in this one, Trevor, and then Ryan, Jeff, Jamie, and Ernie. Yeah, thank you guys so much for jumping in. All right, here we go, folks. Let's get some of that off the box out of the way here. Our first card of the night is a nice one, and it is a Owen Tippett rookie auto. Hey, Jeff. Of course you won, man. Anytime you join a break with me, you win. That's a win. That's just a win, man. That is just a win. Just kidding, bro. We have our first card, Owen Tippett, rookie auto. So this one is a prospect auto from the Steelheads. Nice one there, Florida Panthers prospect. I think we'll be seeing him next season. Next up, we have a Dennis Busby prospect auto. Not too familiar with him. Dennis Busby for the Firebirds. Dennis Busby, prospect auto. For your outgoing. Nice. Jeff, love your humor. Next up, we have Ty Felhaber. Ty Felhaber, prospect auto. Ty Felhaber. I always like to have some info on some of these guys. So give me a second. I want to pull up some of these guys here and just give some background on where these guys are at. Let's see here. Felhaber. So I think that he is a Dallas Stars product. Yes, he is. He is signed by the Dallas Stars. All right, so this is a Dallas Stars prospect, Ty Felhaber. I don't believe he was drafted. Dennis Busby. Let me take a look here. Let's see what Dennis Busby is with any NHL team. He was drafted in round 5 last season, or sorry, in 2018 by the Arizona Coyotes. Arizona Coyotes draft pick in the 5th round in 2018. Next up, we have Adam McMaster. Adam McMaster auto. Prospect auto. Blue parallel. Adam McMaster. Another player I'm not too familiar with. Adam Master. Let's take a look here. At the moment, he is not signed by any NHL team, so he is still a prospect, and he's been playing with Owen Sound. Next up, we have, come on. We have a Ryan McLeod. Ryan McLeod, prospect auto. Ryan McLeod. Ryan McLeod. I believe he is with an NHL team. Double check here. Yes, he was selected in the second round, 40th overall by the Edmonton Oilers. So this is an Edmonton Oiler prospect, round 2, 2018. Ryan McLeod. Adam McMaster was the previous one. Next up, we have Gabriel Forche. Gabriel Forche. Prospect auto. Now, I think Gabriel Forche is with the Tampa Bay Lightning, if I'm not mistaken. Tampa Bay Lightning. Let me check that one up. Hope you guys don't mind me doing this. I like knowing where some of these guys are from, and it helps you guys as well for when it comes to draft time. Yes, Tampa Bay Lightning, second round, 55th overall, 2018. Gabriel Forche. Next up, Kelowna Rockets prospect, Nick Merkley. Nick Merkley from the Kelowna Rockets, an hour's drive away from where I live here. Kelowna Rockets, Nick Merkley. I believe Nick Merkley was drafted, I think, was it by San Jose? Was it? Or New Jersey. Sorry, New Jersey. But he is now over, I think he's playing in Finland. But he was drafted first round, 30th overall in 2015. He was a highly touted prospect. He is currently over in Finland. I'm not sure if that is because he's just playing over there until the NHL season starts, or, well, would you look at that? Back-to-back Merkleys. We had Nick Merkley, now we got Ryan Merkley. Ryan Merkley. Prospect auto for the Guelph Storm. Ryan Merkley. And this is the one that was drafted by San Jose. See, I wasn't so wrong. He was drafted in the first round, 21st overall in 2018. So I just had the brothers, I think they're brothers at least, mixed up here. Let's see here. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they're not related. Maybe I'm wrong on that one. But kind of look alike. Next up, we have Sean Element. Sean Element, prospect auto. Sean Element. Sean Element. Look here. Sean Element is not with any NHL team. So he is an undrafted player, not with any NHL team at this time. All right, next up here, we have a International Ice Auto, Stuart Skinner. International Ice Auto, Stuart Skinner. Stuart Skinner. And I'm pretty sure he is a drafted goalie. Yes, he is. 2017, round 3. And he is drafted by the Edmonton Oilers. Stuart Skinner, Edmonton Oilers prospect. Tag Petey. No, sir. This baby is not leaving. This baby is not leaving my PC. Beautiful card. Love the patch on that. That is a PC card. And we have a nice pull here. 1 of wow. Boom. 1 out of 1. Jack Eichel. The Eichel Tower auto, number 1 out of 1. Boom. That's a big hit right there. Again, 1 out of 1, Jack Eichel auto. That's a beauty right there. 1 out of 1, the Eichel Tower. That is definitely going in the back here. Wow, big pull right there. Next up, we have 10 out of 25, Reflections. 10 out of 25, Pierre Turgeon and Tyler Seguin. Pierre Turgeon and Tyler Seguin. This pull right there, 10 out of 25. Next up, we have a Heroes Memorabilia of John LeClair. Heroes Memorabilia, John LeClair, Philadelphia Flyers legend. John LeClair, Heroes Memorabilia. Next up, we have Toronto Maple Leaf legend, 1 out of 25, Mats Sundin, Heroes Memorabilia. Mats Sundin, number 1 out of 25 for the Toronto Maple Leaf. Mats Sundin. And our final one is a nice one here. We have a Reflections, Guy Lafleur and Sidney Crosby. Guy Lafleur and Sidney Crosby, number 6 out of 20. 6 out of 20. Guy Lafleur and Sidney Crosby, Reflections. That's a nice hit right there. Guy Lafleur and Sidney Crosby. Let's get that in the back there. All right, that is box number 1. We move on to box number 2. We got 2016 Genesis. Hopefully Genesis has some fire for us. All right, first up, let's see here. We have a Mason McDonald, Epic Materials, Mason McDonald. Future watches. Wrong break, buddy. Wrong break for those. 36 out of 50, Mason McDonald. I believe Mason McDonald is a Calgary Flames prospect. We'll check that. Mason McDonald. Yes, 2014 round 2, 34th overall, Calgary Flames. I don't know if he's with them anymore. Next up, we have Mitchell Balmas, Epic Materials. Mitchell Balmas. And he is not with any NHL team at this time. Mitchell Balmas. All right, let's see. Where are we going next here? All right, let's go here. Ottawa Senators prospect, Genesis, Vitaly Abramov. New Dawn auto, Vitaly Abramov. New Dawn, Ottawa Senators prospects. This one there. Next up, we have another Genesis, numbered 4 out of 5, Jared Dimitri. Jared Dimitri. Jared Dimitri, numbered 4 out of 5. And he is not with any NHL team at this time. 4 out of 5. Jacob Dimitri. Next up, here's a nice one. Number 15 out of 25, Sam Steele. Anaheim Ducks. I think he's going to be a great player for the Anaheim Ducks. Sam Steele, 15 out of 25. New Dawn auto. Sam Steele. All right, next up here we have a big one. Simon Stransky, number 1 out of 3 patch. Check that out. Simon Stransky. And he is currently over in the Czech Republic. Simon Stransky, numbered 1 out of 3 patch. Simon Stransky. Next up, we have a nice one. We have the Dallas Franchise Legacy, numbered 5 out of 20. Dallas Stars Franchise Legacy. We got Mike Modano, Ed Belfour, Daryl Sador, Sergei Zubov, Brett Hull, Brendan Morrow, Marty Turco, and Joe Nieuwendyk. Nice one there. Franchise Legacy for the Dallas Stars. That's a beauty. Let's get that in the back there. And lastly, we have a 1 of 1 printing plate. Who is this going to? It is wow, Nolan Patrick. Nice. 1 of 1 autographed printing plate of Nolan Patrick. Philadelphia Flyers rookie. And hopefully he can come back from his severe, I think, vertigo. I think he struggles with vertigo. Yeah, I think so too. I think so too, Chris. That's a nice pull right there. 1 of 1 Nolan Patrick printing plate. That's going in the back. That's a beauty. That might be one that Troy's got his eye on. Yes, sir. Brandon Wheat Kings. Yes, sir, Jeff. Brandon Wheat Kings. All right, next up we go to our first box of Lumber Kings. First box of Lumber Kings. Is he back, Troy? That's good to hear. This has been a fun product so far this year. People are loving Lumber Kings. Ah, very cool, Jeff. Very cool. Oh boy, there's a nice one coming here. Come on. This is a pretty stiff case here. Trying not to give away the first card. Ah, yes, the Laurent Brossoit. That's correct. The redemption. Yeah, I do hear you there, David. Absolutely. That's the one downside. All right. Okay, here we go. First up tonight. Where are we going to go? Let's go here. Oh, my goodness. Wow. We got a monster right here. 1 out of 2 game-used lumber, Bobby Orr. Well, that's a great way to start things off. 1 out of 2, Bobby Orr. Boom. Right off the bat, 1 of 2 game-used lumber, Bobby Orr. That's a sick pull right there. Bobby Orr, 1 out of 2. Beauty. That's got to be one of the top picks right now for sure if we were to have to start drafting now. Boom. Game used lumber, 1 out of 2. All right, where are we going next here? Let's see. We're going to go down here. Here's a nice one, too. We have a game. We have a Twig Sigs of Dickie Moore, numbered 3 out of 35. 3 out of 35. Dickie Moore, Twig Sigs. Cool one there. 3 out of 35. Dickie Moore. Well, they've been around a long time, man. David, they've been around a long time. Leaf bought out In the Game. If you remember, Be a Player in the Game from the past, that used to be Leaf. That was them before it became Leaf. So Leaf bought them out. I think it was 2015, 2016. I think Leaf came in and bought them out. That's a cool one there. Next up, oh, wow, where do we go here? Okay, we're going to go here. Check this out. 1 out of 12, the Empire, Team Twigs. So this is Detroit Red Wings. Gordie Howe, Alex Delvecchio, Norm Ullman, Steve Yzerman, Sergei Fedorov, and Terry Sawchuk. 1 out of 12, Team Twigs. That's another beauty. 1 out of 12. Big hit there, Detroit Red Wings. But yeah, in the game had they had Be a Player for a while. But yeah, I think now actually that is Upper Deck, if I'm not mistaken. Wow, where am I going to put this? Let's get this in the back too. We got some beauties here tonight. And next up, check this monster out right here. Fantastic Four stick, Gordie Howe, Sergei Fedorov, Stevie Yzerman, and Alex Delvecchio. Another big pull here. 1 out of 7. Number 1 out of 7. Another big pull there. One out of 7. That's another one that deserves to go in the back here for sure. Pretty solid box, I would say, of Lumber Kings. Pretty solid. All right, next up we go to some SP Game Used CHL edition. Can we pull some fire out of this? The last 2 breaks we've done of this have given us some absolute monsters. We had a Lafreniere that we pulled, a true prospect, so true ex-rookie card. Numbered to his jersey out of 11. By the way, that card is available if anyone is interested. Can we pull another monster today from CHL SP Game Used? Here we go. All right. First up, we have a Matthew Welsh. Matthew Welsh, number 59 out of 199. Matthew Welsh. And he is not drafted yet. He is undrafted at this point in time. Next up, we have Marco Rossi, 61 out of 199. Marco Rossi. Marco Rossi. Now, I know he is drafted. I think he's drafted by Nashville, if I'm not mistaken. Or is it Minnesota? It is Minnesota. My apologies. He was drafted this year in the first round, 9th overall. Very nice. And next up, we have a Joel Hofer, Authentic Prospect Auto. Joel Hofer. Okay, not too familiar with this player. Look here, he is a Canadian. And he was drafted actually in 2018 by the St. Louis Blues. St. Louis Blues prospect. Which ones am I keeping? I don't do that kind of thing. I don't keep the cards, bro. They all get shipped out. Next up, we have a Braden Tracy. Braden Tracy, 151 out of 199. Braden Tracy. And Braden Tracy was drafted in round 1, 29th overall last season by the Anaheim Ducks. Oh, we got a nice pull here. We have a Will Cule, or I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. Cule. Number 3 out of 13. 3 out of 13. So this is number 2 his jersey. So this is a nice pull right here. Let me just take a look and see here. So he was drafted in the 2nd round this year by the New York Rangers. So this is this year's draft pick, 2nd round for the New York Rangers. Number 2 his jersey, number 3 out of 13. So that is a nice pull right there. Jersey numbered. And next up, we have a Jamieson Reese, Sarnia Sting, Prospect Auto, Jamieson Reese. Can I get these all graded before we draft? If you wanted, I certainly could, bro. If everyone was on board with that. Speaking of, we do have our MNT submissions. So if anyone hits something that they would like submitted with MNT, we do group submissions once a month. I'm shipping out the first one probably tomorrow or Wednesday. I think we have almost around 40 cards or so going out. So a nice lot of cards going out to MNT for our first group submission. Thank you all who shipped in cards or had break hits that they said they wanted to have shipped. It's $20 Canadian all in to have it shipped to MNT and shipped back to you as well. So keep that in mind. As always, if you hit something big, and let's take a look here. Jamieson Reese, I just want to check on him. And we have Jean-Luc Foudy. Jean-Luc Foudy. This one is 18 out of 199. So Jamieson Reese is a 2nd round, 44th overall Carolina Hurricanes prospect. Yeah, unfortunately, that's right. That's right, bro. Jean-Luc Foudy. So I'm wondering if he is related to Liam Foudy. I wonder if there's any relationship. Yes, it is. Liam Foudy is his, I believe Liam Foudy is his brother. And he is a 3rd round, 75th overall Colorado Avalanche. Yes, that's correct, Kurt. Jean-Luc Foudy, Colorado Avalanche prospect. Come on. Next, actually, we'll go here. Well, we got 2 autos in this one. Nice. We have a new style, Kaiden Guhle auto. Kaiden Guhle. New style auto. Kaiden Guhle. He's at. We're at it. Montreal Canadiens, first round, 16th overall. That's a nice one there. Montreal Canadiens, first round pick this year. And we have another auto. We have a Jacob Ingham. Jacob Ingham. For the Kitchener Rangers. Jacob Ingham. You just never know with some of these guys, right? They could be amazing players or they could be nothing. They could be duds. You just don't know. And this is a Los Angeles draft pick, 6th round, 175th overall. Jacob Ingham. All right, this is our pack that hopefully will have a patch in it, patch auto. Come on, let's see something big here. Well, we got a nice one here. Nolan Foote. Nolan Foote. Number 94 out of 199. Nolan Foote. I believe now with the Tampa Bay Lightning out. I think it's Tampa Bay Lightning. There's one of the Foote brothers is with the Devils now. Let me take a look here. Double check. He is signed with the Devils, but he was Tampa Bay Lightning drafted. So next up, we have a Braden Schneider. Braden Schneider, 86 out of 199. Braden Schneider. Braden Schneider. And he is first round, 19th overall, New York Rangers. So another first round pick here, Braden Schneider. And we have a big pull coming here. Nice. Jamie Drysdale. Number 80 out of 90. Patch auto. That's a beauty right there. Jamie Drysdale. 3-color patch auto. That's a beauty. Jamie Drysdale. And that is an Anaheim first round pick this year, 6th overall. Jamie Drysdale. That's a beauty. That's going to make its way into the back here. Nice hit. Jamie Drysdale. Anaheim Ducks. All right, 2 more boxes to go. Next up, we got a box of Clear Cut from Upper Deck. Can we pull a monster out of Clear Cut? Let's see what Clear Cut has for us today. Come on, let's be a big one. And it is a nice one. This is a nice hit. It is going to be a Boston Bruins prospect who could be in the mix in the next few years as one of their main goalies, Dan Vladar, 17 out of 65. UD exclusive, Clear Cut auto. Dan Vladar. Again, don't sleep on this kid. I think he's going to be good. Dan Vladar. I believe he was one of the best goalies last season down in the American Hockey League. Just trying to bump this back into the one touch here. 17 out of 65. Ryan, the previous one was Jamie Drysdale. That is your first round draft pick this year for the Anaheim Ducks. So nice hit here, Dan Vladar. All right, and that brings us to our final box of the night. Leaf Lumber Kings, box 2. we'll see. What do we have coming next? Come on. No, it's going to be tough to choose for first round here. There's some good options on the board. Very good options. But yeah, there's not, I wouldn't say this time around that there is a 100% clear-cut pick for number one so far. All right, let me just see where we're going here. All right, let's go here. We have 29 out of 35 Twig Sigs of Rod Langway. Another Montreal Canadian, Rod Langway. 29 out of 35. Let me just open up another pack of top loads here. Next up, let's see here. We'll go here. We have Game Used Lumber, 5 out of 8. Sergei Fedorov, 5 out of 8. Game Used Lumber. That is probably an Easton stick. Yeah, Easton. Pretty obvious there. Sergei Fedorov, 5 out of 8. Game Used Lumber. Nice hit there. Next up, we're going to go here. We have the Sensational Sticks, 7 out of 15. Boom, that's another beauty. Jacques Plante, Terry Sawchuk, Ken Dryden, Marty Brodeur, Tony Esposito, and Patrick Waugh. Sensational Sticks. Some beauties and legends on that one. That is number 7 out of 15. 7 out of 15. And our final hit of the night is the Champions Club, number 2 of 30. We got Bobby Hull, Norm Ullman, Bobby Clark, Frank Mahovlich, Gordie Howe, Phil Esposito, Bernie Perront, and Alex Del Vecchio. The Champions Club is our final hit of the break. Yeah, I thought if you were watching, you'd like that, Chris. Very nice one there. All right, so that does conclude this break today. So what is up next is I will be doing the random. All right, it's immediately following this break, when we go off air here, I'm going to do a live random of the spots. And then we will open the draft room, and then drafting can begin for the cards today. So I'll take pictures of everyone and then post those up in the draft room, and then everyone can start picking their cards. So thanks again, everyone, for jumping into this. A ton of fun and a lot of good picks. It's going to be hard choosing number one for sure. I can tell you that. Lots of good picks to choose from today. So thanks again, everyone. As always, appreciate it. Mike here, Flying V Cards and Breaks. Have a great rest of your night.